Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to you here on Are You Home Alone? And of course, we're streaming through Facebook and YouTube. And we're really looking forward to your company tonight on this that's going to cover us 3 nights of great spiritual entertainment. And we're just awaiting all your live notifications. I'm sure some of you will be joining us very, very soon. Hi, Melissa is first in the house. Lovely to see you, Melissa Southern. Lovely to see you and a very warm welcome. Hi, Julie Hall. Lovely to see you. Alex, Neil, Anthony. Lovely to see you. Marie, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Faye, Zena. Hi. Oh, Chloe. Hello, Chloe. Easter Red Hawk. Hello. And Mary. Hi, Pearl. Oh, Kelly, hi, Megan, Melissa, Julie Hall, everybody, just please share me. Please share me like a box of chocolates. Hello, Kirsty. Hello, Joanne, Julie, Melissa, Diane Hibbert's in the house. We're just awaiting all your live notifications. Please do share me like a box of chocolates. Hi, Kev. Lovely to see you. Pauline McGowan. Lovely to see you. And a very, very warm welcome to you. Please remember this Are You Home Alone is a little bit different. So I'm going to be showing you what's going to be going on tonight. I'm going to be sharing with you what's going to be going on. Hi, Kyle. Hi, Anya. Kyle, hi, Melissa, lovely to see you. Sinoid, hello, lovely to see you. Catherine Ford, how you doing, Catherine? Sarah Crichton, hello, and Glanini, hello. Kale, hello. Oh, lovely to see you all. Please, as I say, just share me like a box of chocolates. Doris Grant, Louisa Leary, Helen Henderson's in the house, lovely to see you. Please, Lynn Wilkins, how you doing? Lee Hewitt, how you doing? Joanna Thomas, hello, lovely to see you. Please, as I say, this is the way it works tonight. We're going to just run through how it works. Please, if you are joining us for Are You Home Alone, if you want to, if you're willing to come on camera and let us take a look around your house and tell you of any spirituality that is around your house, we would like you to put up am I home alone? Just type up, am I home alone? And we invite you into the waiting area. Please don't enter the waiting area on this program unless you're invited. It's not the same as an ordinary going live, and it could remove you from the page. So please don't enter the waiting area unless you're invited. With this program, it is different to the others. We would say to you when we get you up on the page, please, we ask you as much as you can to be prepared for us. You know, if you need earphones, use earphones. Please don't have your telly blasting and have your lights on. That's the most important thing. But welcome, everybody. I'm sure we're going to have fun. Also, during tonight, everybody, if you feel your house is haunted, if it's got a poltergeist or an evil spirit, we want to know. So we want you to put haunted, because we're going to look into the haunted properties as well. Oh, it's got to be amazing. All right. So if you want to come on Are You Home Alone, if you want to come on the screen, you keep typing up Are You Home Alone or Am I Home Alone? And then if you are haunted or you feel your house is haunted, just put haunted. And we'll endeavour to bring you up anyway. Please share. 1, 2, 3, press share. 1, 2, 3, press share. Don't forget, if you are invited, please, there is a little, there's a number which is at the bottom of your page and at the top. This is not an ordinary going live, so you have to be invited by name to come into the waiting area. So it will kick you out. So please remember that. This is a different situation. Kyle Marie, we're going to invite you into our waiting area. Kyle Marie, we're going to invite you into the waiting area if we can. The code number is at the bottom or the top of the page. Please don't forget to share us. Share us like a box of chocolates. Don't keep me to yourself. And wow, let's have a look. Hola, mi amigo, Keith Taylor. Let's see. Don't forget. Let's see. And if we invite Pearl Smith, would you like to join us as well? And also, please, if we could invite, let us see, somebody, another person also would be great. We are going to also, Danny Horn as well. Those three people, if you could make your way into the waiting area, that would be lovely. Let's see if we can do so many messages. Don't forget, everybody, please, if I do give you accurate evidence here on Are You Home Alone, and even if that's just a snapshot reading on the feed, or indeed on the VT, please do give us the word. It's a hit on this live feed. It's a hit on this live feed. Let's see. We need to connect with wow, let's see. Catherine Ford, a very warm welcome to you. Catherine, I have a young lady joining me from the spirit, and as the young lady comes forward to me, she's telling me that she connects, relates, and links to you, Catherine. And as she comes forward, she also has a little girl with her, Catherine. Now, as she draws forward to me, Catherine, I feel I'm hearing also the name of Kelly. And I'm hearing the name of Margaret as well. And I'm going to say to you, in some way, the younger lady, Kelly, she's telling me that things got a bit heated in her life. Things were difficult. And she had time out of her world. And she really, really struggled. And she's just telling me to let you know she's there and she's watching. But she is Kelly. And I'm going to say, I don't know whether there's a drug situation involved with this, but there feels like a drug situation as well. And I feel like that life had got too much, and I hope that makes sense. God bless. Please, if we have called you to the waiting area, please do come into the waiting area as quickly as you can, guys. If we have called you, there is a PIN number at the bottom or the top of the page. Please, if we called you into the waiting area, please do make your way into the waiting area. Very important. There's Zena Dawn. Very warm welcome, Zena. I have a lady joining me from the spirit, Zena Dawn. And as the lady comes forward to me, she makes me feel she is on oxygen. She is sedated. That lady will have had cancer, possibly stomach cancer, Dina Dawn, and she's telling me that she's been so very seriously ill before she goes over to the spirit, peaceful in a sleep state. Sharon Jackson, can you make your way into the waiting area, please? Zena, as she comes forward to me, she's thank you, Catherine Ford, hit. That's my daughter, Kelly. Zena, as she comes forward to me, she's also bringing forward a little angel that didn't make it into the physical world. Can I say, has there been a relationship issue? Because I'm feeling like there's been like an axe to grind with another person. And I don't know whether that's boyfriend, girlfriend, husband and wife, but they are showing me that. And I hope that makes sense. God bless. Neil Pownall, if you'd like to make your way into the waiting area, please don't forget, we are waiting you in the waiting area if you have been called. That would be lovely. And we're hoping you've got your lights on. We've got Danny Hall joining us. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to have a sip of water. Don't forget to share me, everybody. And let's have Danny Hall to the screen. Hello.
Hiya.
Hi, Danny. Where are you streaming from? Could you turn that up for me, please? Where are you streaming from?
Prescott in Liverpool.
Oh, Prescott. Lovely to see you, Danny. And do you live in an old house or a modern house?
Well, the flats, I couldn't tell you. They're a few years old, like.
Yeah, so it's not just a brand new property?
No.
Brilliant. Can you take us to your kitchen? And can you show us as you're going along? Can you get as much of it in picture as you can? Your walls, that would be great, Danny. That would be lovely. The walls around that as well. And can we ask also? Go on, let's have a look. Just are you in your kitchen now?
No, I'm going.
All right, no problem. Okay. Let's okay. So what I want you to do, that's it. We've got you. What we want you to do is slowly make your way round with you in the picture, very, very slowly, but we need less of the ceiling and more of the walls. So if you drop the device a little bit, we're going to see more of the walls, Danny. All right. We've lost you, Danny. We've lost you, Danny. There we go. All right, let's see. So that's it. Let's see it slowly. Just very, very slowly. Keep going. Keep going round, 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 round. Stop there, Danny. Stop there. Just at the back there, behind you. Oh.
She's lost the signal.
Oh, bless. Danny has lost a signal. Bless. Never mind. Some people are saying they've been shouted but can't get into it, Barry. Let's see. Let's see how we go. All right, Danny Horn. Device not connected. Bless you, Danny. You have got a weak Wi-Fi. We do expect you to have a good Wi-Fi to do this. Do apologise if you can't get in. Let's keep doing. Let's keep going. Lisa Clegg, if you'd like to join us in Arm You Home Alone in the waiting area. And let's see. Oh, we're getting Danny Hall back. Can we get a Danny Hall back? Hi, Danny.
Hiya.
So it's got to be very, very. You'll have to. If we do lose your signal again, we can't bring you back on because your Wi-Fi is not very strong. But can we go back into your kitchen? Try and leave your door open. That's what you need to do so it moves around. So it moves around. Right. Okay. Just stop there. Now, can you go round that way, please, for me? Yes. Yes, keep going slowly, keep going slowly. Just stop there, stop, don't move. Can you keep that position for me? Just there's a gentleman, and that man, as he comes forward to me, I feel he's got to be on oxygen, Danny, sedated out of it, not with it. Would you know that, Danny? Oh, sadly, we've lost Danny again. Do apologise. Danny, oh, bless. We've got to keep you. We've just got a gentleman just at the side of you there, Danny, who's trying to build up, who would have been on oxygen and sedated, that gentleman. Oh, can you hear us, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you know that situation, please, around you, Danny? The gentleman makes me feel he's on oxygen. He makes me feel he could have had a lung cancer or emphysema or COPD. Would you know that? Or
yeah.
COVID, yeah?
Yeah.
And he should be your granddad or your father, closely.
Yeah, granddad.
And as he comes forward, Danny, there's also at the side there, I feel, I don't know how this is to you, and I don't know if it's related to the building and not to you, but there's a younger gentleman as well who I feel has gone to the spirit world in a very different or difficult set of circumstances. Do you know that?
Yeah.
And if I said it's tragic, and he's apologising, so he's got to be to you as well. And I don't know what he's done, but he's done something, possibly helped himself to the spirit, or in some way he's done something, or something's happened which has took him over. He's showing me the police as well. Do you know this, please? So where would I say to you that somebody could have also had a problem with the police or wanted to go into the police, Danny? Do you know that?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, no problem. So just let's go back. You understand the younger gentleman who's gone over to the spirit world in a tragic set of circumstances. So there's got to be also a police situation, or somebody should be having a brush with the law or contemplating going in the police. Because I'm still seeing that. Danny, I'm still right with you. You need to just think a minute. Think. So this younger gentleman went to the spirit in a tragic set of circumstances, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So would I be right in saying to you, when we say a tragic set of circumstances, that's got to be either taking your own life or going over to the spirit world in a vehicle accident, head injury or impact, not natural causes?
No, the only two people were COVID and COPD.
Right. This younger person, did you hear me when I said younger person? Yeah. This younger person, he tells me that he connects with you and another family member, possibly a partner.
No,
So is there a male? Just wait a second. Is there a male with you?
Yeah.
I need him on camera. It must be for him, that gentleman.
Hello.
Hello, nice to see you. Very warm welcome to you.
You.
I've just got a younger male who inhabits there where you live, or is around you where you live. The younger male goes to the spirit in a tragic set of circumstances, a different set of circumstances. That makes me feel it could be a head injury, impact, or some reasoning why I would involve the police. Would you know that?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Okay. How do I connect you to the name of Phil, please, in the physical world, and the name of Paul in the physical world? Do you know those names?
I know them names, yeah.
Yeah. And where would I connect you to Knowsley Village? Knowsley Village.
Just Pauline.
Yeah, my auntie lives there.
Yeah. The younger gentleman tells me he knows you and your family from Knowsley Village. And also, I'll tell you where else he's taking me to now. He's taking me to Rain Hill and something about the Vic pub. And he's showing me something to do with Rain Hill as well. But I still should be right with you. So, who would be Steve?
Me.
You're Steve. Well, he's just shouted your name. She hasn't said your name, by the way.
Yeah.
He's just shouted your name. Steve. I know Steve. All right. Tell me where you know him or how you know him.
Where?
He's just saying to me, he's just said to me to say that he knows you and he knows your family. And he tells me that he was killed in a vehicle accident. And he knows some of your family from Knowsley Village. And there's a Keith as well. And there's something about, it's crazy, he's showing me. And you're definitely Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he is, he's showing me definitely. And you also know Stephen. I know it's a bit crazy. You also should know a gentleman coming forward. He's an older gentleman, this man, who tells me he passed to the spirit world with a heart attack, a massive heart attack. Now, I don't know if he's not either your granddad or close to you, Steve, but he connected.
Granddad.
Yeah, he's just come forward and said, "Hi, son." He's just said, "You need to ask your auntie. Would Pauline connect with you?"
Yeah.
Who would be Pauline? Would she be an auntie?
Yeah, she's my auntie. Yeah, who lives in Knowsley Village.
Yeah, she lives in Knowsley Village. She's what we want, and this man connects with you. Nice man, actually. Tells me he didn't get the chance to say goodbye to his family. That gentleman should be your granddad.
Yeah.
And just wait with me. There's also a lady coming forward now for you, Steve. And as the lady comes forward to me, she's just told me to say that she also didn't get the chance to say goodbye. She went over relatively sudden, but she's told me to let you know she's well. Tell our Stephen I'm well and I'm missing. I know he's been stressed out, and she's just said, Stephen, that young lad's Paul. You do know him. Our family know him. She's just said, ask Auntie Pauline. There you go. But this lady connects with you as well, Stephen.
Give me one's little nana, I think.
Yeah. And Stephen, where would it be if I said to you that just in recent times, somebody's passed to the world of spirit very close to you. I've got him coming forward now. And he's come forward at the side of your granddad. And it's only just been a recent passing, not long at all. And he's told me to say that he's great on the other side. And he just wants you to know this. He's shocked to see you doing this. But he tried to come through on the wall near the door, but the Wi-Fi wasn't good. And he's just said, I'm great, son. He's just said, I'm really great. And he's just said, missing you. Now, he's just confirmed the lad, Paul, as well. He said, you need to probably just twig a minute because you're a bit in shock. Your dad's just said he was sorry that we didn't get the chance to say goodbye. But will you tell everybody he's okay? He feels on top of the world and he's great. Now, who would be that man?
Yeah, my dad.
And he's just said, son, listen, mate, don't worry. I didn't even know. I just couldn't get my breath. I couldn't. And then what happened was I just went into this sleep, and the next thing I'm over here. You all right, lad? Miss you, son. Miss you. And that's his voice.
Yeah.
That's his voice, correct?
Yeah, correct.
And he just told me to say to you that he wants you to know that he's there. And don't worry about him. He's fine, okay? Life is continuous. That's the main thing you need to know. But it's lovely to see you. You're not home alone for sure, are you?
We thought not.
Anyway, nice to see you there. Take care. Bye-bye. 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 Oh, wow. And that was Danny Horn. Don't you think that's amazing? Everybody, if you are joining us, good evening and welcome. We will try and trance some of the spirits as well if we can. We will. If we don't, just excuse us. Okay, but please only come into the waiting area if you're invited. If you're not invited, please do exit the waiting area because it is only by an invitation for this Are You Home Alone. It's not just a random thing as we do before. Here you go. Let's see. Let's have a look. Wow, very interesting. I want to connect with. I'm going to say, Kelly Deletes, you're very warm welcome to you, Kelly. I've got a lovely lady coming forward who's either Chinese or Japanese. And as she comes forward to me, she's telling me that she is harboring disappointment in her heart. She tells me that she knows things are not right at the moment for you. And she tells me to say to you, Kelly, that she really worries about you from her soul. As she comes forward to me, she's telling me to say that you've been really upset and you feel almost that you've done absolutely everything you can. Your patience is running low. And she tells me to say to you, in a lovely Oriental accent, do never blame yourself. It isn't your problem. And she's just said to me to say that to you. There's a gentleman coming forward, Kelly, who's your father, and he just wants you to know he surrounds you with love. And I hope that makes sense. If it does, do give me the word. It's a hit on my live feed. We've got Kelly Marie. Kelly Marie, can we have you to scream? Hello, Kelly. Oh, I can't hear. Now I can hear you a bit better. I couldn't hear you then, Kelly. Let's just turn you up a bit more. Can you speak up?
Is that better?
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Lovely. And where are you streaming from, Kelly?
Newport went.
Sorry?
Newport.
Oh, Newport. Yeah, brilliant. I couldn't understand you then quite. Can I ask you, are you in an old house or a new one?
I think it's quite old. I've been here 14 years.
Okay. I'm going to tell you now, your house is definitely haunted.
Ooh.
I know. Can you take me to the bottom of your stairs?
I live in a flat.
All right. Then I want to take to the front door.
Okay.
And there'll be a staircase where that flat is.
Yeah.
Yes. I know what this is. Immediately I can tell. Can you just go near your front door? Wow. I just feel I want to say to you, either just on the stairs outside of your front door or just there where you stood, a gentleman took his own life. Going back. Are you aware of that, by the way?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? Because I feel like I'm choking over to the spirit world. And he's coming forward and he's told me that he resides in that flat block. And I am right, he's took his own life, haven't I, going back?
Yeah, you are, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm getting this sense, this feeling that he's just around there. Now, what I want you to do, you know, in your hallway there, your little hallway where you're coming into your flat, can you just take it slow around the walls, Kelly, for me as well? Just there. Stop there. Just stop there, Kelly. Just there. Did everybody see that energy just go past then? Just there's a lady, Kelly, who's coming up at the side of you. If I can bring you in the screen as well, but that's it. There's a lady coming up at the side of me who tells me that she's had cancer, Kelly. She tells me that she's been sedated out of it, not with it. Now, she's for you. She's not the gentleman. And she's making me feel very close to you and just told me she loves you. She's only your mum or your gran.
Pardon?
She's only your mother or your grandmother, that lady.
My grandmother.
And she's just as she comes forward, she tells me that you've had a lot of issues in your life and you've come through them and you've been making headway there.
Yeah.
A new beginning. She's shown me a new beginning. So this apartment or flat is meant to be a new beginning.
Okay.
She just said, she just said, tell Kelly it's lovely to see her. I miss her so much. I'm sorry things didn't work out for her. And she's moved on with her life and I'm made up for her. That's what she just said. She just said, I love you, love. She's my granddaughter, David. She's had terrible things happen. I just wanted to know I love her from my soul. Yeah. She just said, miss you so much. That lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her, correct? And she's just absolutely thrilled. Tell you what she's just done now. She's showing me, I don't know how this is to you, she's showing me that there's a little baby boy coming forward. And that baby boy must connect to you or the family you represent.
Okay.
You know this. That little boy could be miscarried, terminated, or stillborn. But what's really odd about this, he's shouting mum. And out of a process of elimination, I'm a man.
Yeah.
So it's your son.
No, but so.
Sort of. That'll do me. But he's shouting the mum to me and blowing kisses. Okay, so who would I be, or where would I be if I said to you that here in the physical world, somebody had a really, really difficult relationship where they'd been really put down or controlled?
Yeah.
Yeah. And your nan is telling me she's glad to see the back of that.
Oh, yeah.
And she just said, her words, not mine. I never thought that was fair, David. She was always fighting. It just wasn't fair. And she just said, glad to see you out of it, Kelly. And she's blown you a kiss. Now, Kelly, can you just take me to your bedroom, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do I turn the camera? Or would you want me in the camera?
I want you half in, and I want the walls half in. That's what I need, please, if I can. Okay, just if you can just pan around slowly with the walls, with you in the walls, so you pan it round slowly, so we can see very slowly, a bit further around. Stop there. You know, there's a corner where there's like a plain wallpaper and a pattern wallpaper.
Yeah.
And it's near a curtain. Just can you, instead of showing us the ceiling, can you show us? That's what I want. Go, stay there. Just stay there. Just stay there. And if you can bring yourself in, but leave the camera there, but leave the wall. I can't see the wall now. More. That's it. I need to see. That's what I want. There's a hell of a lot of activity there. I want you to walk. I want you to leave you in the screen and back up near in that corner and tell me how you feel there. As close as you can, back up, go to the corner. Right, stop. Just there, stop there. And just tell me, can you come a little bit more? Are you in the picture? That's it. Just there's a lot of activity going on around that corner. How does that feel? Does it feel very vibrant?
Very cold.
That's because there's a lot of spiritual, that's actually a lot of spirit there just around you. And as we can see, you can't see this, but there's lots of energy and lots of colour around you. There's also a gentleman coming forward who would have had lung cancer before he goes over, coming through that wall. Just put a thumb up to you. And he's just trying to be very, very close to you, but he's had lung cancer. You know this, don't you, already?
Yeah.
And he's just said, love you, Kelly. He's just said, I'm really made up to be doing this. Now, he's going to come very close to you, and I want you to tell me what you're feeling when that happens. Come on forward, sir. Come on forward. How does that feel to you, starting to build up very, very close to the back of you?
Warm but cold.
Right, that's okay. The cold is the doorway. The warmth is his love. The energy is love. He tells me that he's sedated. He's on a oxygen, but he tells me he didn't get the chance to say goodbye, and he wants you to know that he loves you from his soul, and he misses you. You know all this, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
He's just said to me, isn't this your man? I can't believe I'm doing this. Lovely to see you. You're right, yeah. Kelly. I miss you so much. It's lovely. And that's how he speaks, that man. There.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, my granddad.
And he's just said to me to say, look after yourself, love. And he's just blown you a kiss. And I hope that makes sense. And it's lovely to see you there. And stay safe. Don't forget the guy who took his own life there. Don't worry about him. He comes in peace. All right, my love.
Wicked. Thanks, Steve. Thanks.
Take
Bye.
care. Take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Wow. That's amazing, everybody, isn't it? Lovely to see you. Let's do a few more little messages. And if anybody wants to join us on the screen, please do put in Home Alone, and we'll bring you up on the screen. Please, if you've got a haunted property, a poltergeist, or anything of that nature, write up the word haunted, okay? That would be fantastic too. And let's see. We're going to just do some little messages here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Wow. I want to connect with. If you feel you're haunted or your house is haunted, write up the words haunted. If you would like to come on, Am I Home Alone? Just put Am I Home Alone? That would be fabulous. I want to connect there with Peter Gillespie. Can we bring you into the waiting area? Peter Gillespie. Can we bring you into the waiting area, Peter Gillespie? And Tina Carson's, I've got a lady joining me from the spirit, Tina. And as the lady comes forward to me, she doesn't get the chance to say goodbye, Peter. She makes me feel that she's very, very close to you, and she makes me love you from her soul. As she comes forward to me, Tina, she tells me that she wants you to know that she's watching, and she's made up to see you because she knows that you've been a little bit down, a little bit fed up with what's going on around the world. She's talking about Richard. She's just said to tell everyone Rich is all right, and he's watching, and he's absolutely made up. And that lady connects with you, Tina. She's just there. She's just letting you know she's around. And I hope that makes sense. And just let me just see. There's just somebody else there who I need to give a message to. Wow. Julie Woolly-Woo, we'll have you in the waiting area, please. And Mickey Potts, just want to say to you, I have a gentleman joining me from the spirit, Mickey. And as the man comes forward to me, he literally goes out of life like blowing out a candle. Didn't get the chance to say goodbye, Mickey Potts. And he's just connecting, relating and linking. He's only dad, a granddad to you. Passed very, very closely to another family member's birthday or anniversary, and tells me to let you know he's been watching over you. A lot going on there, Mickey. A lot going on, showing me a lot of new sort of stuff coming up for you, but leaving things behind which are negative. Mickey Potts, that gentleman connects, relates and links with you. Just letting me know they're there and watching. God bless. Don't forget, please, if you're joining me, share me. I'm Spirit Medium David Trainer. This is Are You Home Alone? Big hit. Tina Carson, big hit. Neil Pownall. We're going to bring Neil Pownall to the camera. Hello, Neil.
Hello.
Hello. And where are you streaming from, Neil?
Blackbrook, St Helens.
Blackbrook, St Helens. Yes. We're lovely to see you, Neil. A very, very warm welcome to you. Neil, first of all, can I ask you, the house what you're in right now, is it old or new?
Say again, mate.
Is the house that you're in old or new?
New, I think, because it's the flats. I've been living here for 5 years.
Have you? All right, no problem, Neil. Neil, can you take me into your lounge area? All right, is this your lounge where you are now? Right, what I want to do, Neil, is I want you to slowly trace that picture round that lounge first, because obviously it could be somebody who's one of your family members. Please enter this the waiting area if you're invited. Let's have a look. Nice and slowly round. Nice and slowly round. Nice and slowly round. Right, just stop there, Neil. Okay. Just there, Neil, on the wall at the side of you near the fireplace, there's a gentleman building up. And as the man comes forward to me, that man is also on oxygen. He's showing me that he's had conditions in the lung area before he goes over to the spirit world. Also connects with you, Neil Pownall. And he's making me connect. The person who's in the doorway needs to step back a minute because it can be a little dangerous. The gentleman, he should connect with you, Neil, the gentleman with the lung conditions. He's either had lung cancer, emphysema, or COPD, and he should be your grandfather. Would you know that, Neil?
That might be. That would be me mum's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's just coming forward. There's also a lady near the switch there. And that lady makes me feel that she's gone to spirit world. And again, she's sedated. She tells me that she's been very seriously ill before she goes over. And she will be skin and bone, that lady. She connects with you as well, that lady. She'd only be your mum or your nana. Would you know that, Neil?
My mum recently passed on Monday with the
COVID.
yeah.
That's where we need to be. Can you go down towards the plug there? Because she's just trying to build up. Just go down, 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 down. Just stop there, Neil. Just stop there. Just let's see what she's got to say. She's telling me that she's sedated that lady out of it, not with it, for some reason. So your mum would be out of it, not with it, before she went over, correct?
Yeah.
Just wait there a second. She's just talked. She's addressing you. She just said, "Oh, Neil, just wait with me." She come forward with you with her dad, which is your granddad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's just asked me to say to you that she feels okay. She can't. She just said that she's in shock doing this. She's just told me to say to you she's missed you, but she's just told me to say that you was desperate to know if she was all right. And somebody had talked to you about me, correct?
Say again?
Somebody had talked to you about me.
Yeah, Matt, I would be my missus, because she's
Yeah.
always on with you.
She's always, say that again.
She's always on watching your live videos, and she said, try and get in contact with you, see if your mum can come through to you.
That's the one. Yeah. And she's just telling me to say to you, she's just said, "I'm great, love." She's just said, "Can't believe it. I just can't believe what's gone on." And she's just coming forward. Now, Neil, and she's with also another lady who went to the spirit world suddenly, your mum. So that could be another lady, which could be your gran. Who would this lady be?
It could, oh, well, suddenly it would have, my gran only passed, about 15 years ago, so like with me, my Auntie Wendy.
Right, okay, just wait with
She
me.
went suddenly.
Yeah. Just wait with me. And then this lady connects with you. I'll tell you, your mum is absolutely made up to see you. She's just said because she's not had the chance to be able to say bye, she just wants you to know that she's great. She just told, would it be right in saying to you that you was a little, she's telling me that you was annoyed about a situation that's gone on with her. Is that right?
Yeah, I was, when I turned up at my dad's on the morning of the passing, the coppers were there, and I flipped because I thought it was, and I screamed, "It's not an effing murder outside," and I punched the bin as hard as I could.
Yeah, well,
I thought they was treating it like that.
yeah, I get it. She's just said she just couldn't, she was just having a nightmare. She was feeling, she just said, I heard him do that, David, and he's no need to do that because it's just what's gone on. I am well, she's just said. I am well, love. Do you know that lady as well?
I could think so. If I took a bit of time looking at it, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. She's just come forward as well. Your mum's just told me to say to you that she's with you. She's with your nan and she's with your granddad. And to let your dad know she's fine. Will you do that? She's just said.
I will.
Because she just said because he's blaming himself, David. I'll be honest with you, because I've not felt well. And he's blaming himself, and I don't want him to blame himself because it's not fair. She's just said, because he's done nothing wrong. It's not his fault. She's just said it's not the right thing. That's how she's just put it to me. And she's just said, so how would it connect you, Neil? Or how would it link you to Margaret as well?
Margaret? Oh, that might be me.
Auntie.
No, me. I've only got, me Auntie Margaret.
Yeah.
She's
And-
still alive though.
Yeah, that's all right. She's asking after it. And do you know that lady?
That could be. I think that might be me mum's grandparents.
Yeah. She's just coming forward as well. They're just letting you know. They're letting you know because they want you to know that she's well. Just go nearer the wall because I'm going to see if I can get your mum to just come up and stand near you and touch you. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah. So all this that'll happen is the atmosphere should start changing. We can see a lot of activity on the wall there, and you should be able to feel like the atmosphere changing. Can you feel that? Are you experiencing that right now? Just relax.
Yeah, I'm getting quite warm across my shoulders.
That's because she's coming up behind you, and she's just that's her energy, her connection with you, because obviously you're a son. And you should start feeling warmer now because she's starting to blend to you a bit more. Can you do that? Can you
I'm
feel
feeling all over me back now.
Yeah, because she's blending in right behind you. She's just told me to say to you, she's just said, tell our Neil, Dave, I'm all right. I'm all right, cock. She just said,
Yo,
don't worry about me. Sorry?
That's my mum. She always ended a sentence with that word cock.
She just said, listen, cock, just tell your dad, will you? Tell him that I feel great because he's blaming himself. You had no need to shout, then police were only doing their job.
And I knew that because they come and talk to me after that, and I calmed down a lot.
Why would it be taken now to Boardman's Lane and Parr?
McCormick Avenue, my mum as a child lived. That's just near the Hen and Chicks pub, like what it used to be.
Hen and Chickens.
Yeah.
And that would be like a little sort of square pub, like a little box near something.
Just near the as you turn right off Borley Lane at the top near the traffic lights.
She's just showing me that place as well. And now what she's showing me Chain Lane. Chain Lane.
Yeah, that's at the back of us now.
Yeah, she's showing me Chain Lane, and she's just told me to say to you that she's watching. Now you should you're starting to feel a lot hotter now a bit, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, how does that feel? A bit weird?
Just a bit, but I know it's my mum, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. She's fine. And I hope that's helped you, Neil. And she's just told me she's listening in as well. I'm listening in. She's just said, you don't mind, do you, love? Oh, who would be Anne as well? Yeah, Anne and Mary. Do you know them names, please? And there's a Jean, and there's I think that's Sandra. These are other people who your mum knows, she's telling me.
Be probably through a bowling.
Yeah, and
bowling.
From the club, she's just said.
Yeah,
from she just said, I'm watching. She just said, keep your chin up, tell your dad I'm asking. And that's what she's just done. All right, Neil.
Could I ask a question before you go?
Yeah.
Back up. I sit here like normal, and so here it's dead cold.
Right.
The next seat next to me, and it happened last night, and it's happening now. I was just wondering if you could see anything like.
Right. What I need you to do, Neil, is what you're going to have to do for that is I need you to get you in the picture and more of the seat. That's it. Yeah. Just stay there. All as that is, Neil, is right. That all as that is your granddad. It's just that's the old guy who I brought forward on the wall before. He sometimes comes and sits there, but you may feel him as cold because you're not as close to him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, he passed away 2 years before I was born.
Yeah, he may come through as cold energy, not warm, but it's there for you. That's all it is. That don't worry about that.
I got respect for that granddad as well as me other, because he was a special commando in the war, in World War II.
Wow, well, that's brilliant, isn't it? He's a really nice. I promise you, he's absolutely fine. He's the person who sits there at the side of you. All right, Nick.
Thank you.
All right then. Take care. Look after yourself. Sorry to hear about your mum. All right.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was lovely, Neil, from St Helens, everybody. His mum's just come forward, and sadly, she lost her life to COVID. So many are losing their lives to COVID. But it was lovely to see him. Please, can I just say, if you are joining us tonight, if you believe you live in a haunted house, okay, that could be either a poltergeist or a spirit that you want to be rid of, or you feel that way, just type up the word haunted if you're willing to come on the screen. If you want to say, am I home alone, and see if there's any spirits around watching, just put, am I home alone, and we'll endeavour to do that. Please, if you're joining me, good evening and welcome. You're in for a great treat tonight and tomorrow and Sunday. If you're joining us tomorrow night, we need you to have an item ready, and we're going to be looking at all your haunted articles, which are going to be great. Rini Davila, if you'd like to join us, please, in the waiting area. Rini Davila, if you'd like to join us, and in the waiting area. Let's just do another little message. Then we're going to bring Lisa New up onto Lisa Clegg up onto the screen. Let's do some more little messages. Let's have a look. We seem to have lost somebody, Barry, who was...
Yeah, we've lost a couple of people there.
Okay.
Bounced back out.
Okay, no problem. Let's have a look. I want to connect with... oh, interesting. John Blackmore. John Blackmore. Lovely to see you, and a very warm welcome, John. I have a lady joining me from the spirit, and as the lady comes forward to me, John Blackmore, she's making me connect, relate, and link with you. Now, as she comes forward to me, John, she's giving me lots of healing, and she tells me, John, that she's watching over you. As she draws forward to me, John, she's showing me you kind of feeling that there is a need for healing, and she tells me that she watches you all the time. Now, as she draws forward to me, John, she's also telling me that she's really struggled to come forward, and she wants you to know that she is there for you, and she tells me she always will be. Moretti, or that name as well, and that lady connects with you. John Blackmore, that lady. And also, will you remember I've said this? I feel somebody's had either a small surgical procedure or a small operation. She's showing me that as well. And now what she's showing me is here in the physical world, there's been a consideration of either somebody changing a room around or talking about changing a room around. Would you remember I said that to you, John? But she's just letting me know she's there, and I hope that makes sense. God bless. We're going to have Lisa Clegg. Lisa Clegg, can we bring you to the screen? Hello, Lisa.
Hi, David.
Hi, where are you streaming from, Lisa?
Whiston.
Whiston, yay, lovely to see you, and a very warm welcome to you. So, Lisa, we need you to start. I want to go to your kitchen area if I can, please. If you'd like to do it very slowly, in very, very, very slowly, that would be good, please, because that's important. That's important there. Just there. Yeah. Just stop there, Lisa. Could you just kind of come a little bit more forward so I can see the door, the white door in the picture? No, forward, Lisa. Forward. Just there. Stop there. Lisa, can I say, your house, does that feel as if it's on ley lines of a church? Or there would be a church close by there? Would you know that? Or anything under that house? Because I'll tell you what I'm seeing just there. I'm just seeing just there somebody who in some way is not of your family. So that makes me feel there's something different about that house. Is it old, that house?
Yeah, it's an old house.
Is it? I'll tell you what I'm seeing. Would that house be like a 3-bed semi or that type of a house?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah?
3 bedroom.
Yeah, I've just got an old gentleman who stood there who tells me this used to be his house here. And he's a really, really old, smaller gentleman. Do you have the original neighbours next door at all?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you? Will you ask them about the gentleman? Because there's a gentleman tells me
It's the same person I think of. His daughter lives a couple of doors down.
That's exactly right, because that's why he's asking me about the neighbours. And he's made up to come forward because he'd love her to know that he's all right. Because he's just told me to say that she was devastated and she was a good girl. He's just said, and I'm going to draw him so you can take this down. He's a nice man. He's just said, I'm really made up. He's just said, to do this, mate. He's just said, this is my house and I like it. And I like this young girl. She's got plenty of spirit, he's just said. And he's really nice. He's told me he doesn't haunt your house, but he is the watching over it, that man.
Oh.
All right. And he's just said he'd love to get a message to his family that he's all right. And there's a lady coming forward as well. And the lady, she comes forward to me. She's sustained some weight loss and been really, really seriously ill, slipped away. She used to live there as well. Don't know whether she could be there, but she's just told me to let you know she's watching as well. She just said, I'm really great.
I think the lady that used to live here before me, I'm sure her daughter said her name was Jean.
Right, okay. She's just told me to say that she's watching and she's made up. And she's just said, are you all right, love? She's just said, you don't mind us doing this. It's lovely to see you. Lovely. And who would be Karen or Carol?
I'm not sure. It could be a daughter.
All right, yeah. Just remember I've said these names, will you? And this lady is absolutely lovely, that lady. Mad, isn't it? Now, just want you to go now. Can you go to the bottom of your staircase for me, Lisa? It's a bit mad, isn't it? A bit mad, a bit mad, a bit mad, a bit mad, a bit mad. Just there. That's it. Stop there. Stop there. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Just there, there's a gentleman coming forward. And he's very ill before he goes over. Makes me feel very close to you. And he's just told me that he's your dad. He's just said...
It sounds like him.
Sorry? He's just said... Like you all right, Lise girl? I'm all right, love. Miss you. I really miss you. I'm all right. Don't worry about me. That's how he speaks, Lisa, isn't it?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
He's just said, great stuff, nice to see you, that gentleman. And he's just saying that weird. He's just said, just tell a mate from me, I didn't want to come forward and intrude on those people. They used to live in our house. But tell our Lisa I miss her. and I'm watching over you. Love you, girl. Look after yourself. See you again, Dad. So there you go, Lisa. That's a bit creepy. Sorry, I don't want to creep you out. That's who's
No,
coming
sorry.
forward. Will you be sure to pass that evidence on to your neighbour?
Yeah, of
Because
course I will.
they, you know, the man's desperate to let them
I will
know.
do.
All right. Nice to see you, Lisa. Take care.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, David. Bye.
Bye-bye. And that was lovely, Lisa. Wow, wasn't that amazing, everybody? I'm just going to get some more water. Gosh. Tell you what, everybody, isn't it amazing? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Rob Thompson, if you'd like to join us into the waiting area. Wow. And, ooh, I want to connect with... wow, that is interesting. I want to connect with... hits for John. Thank you. John, a big hit. I just want to connect with Marie Lube. There's a lovely gentleman coming forward, Marie. And as he comes forward to me, he goes to the spirit world suddenly, very quickly, out like a light. Didn't get the chance to say goodbye, Marie. And he comes forward to just let you know he's well. He's just put a thumb up like that. And he's asking after you. And he's just told me to let you know he's watching. And there's a lady coming forward, also Marie Lube. She makes me feel she would have been immobile before she goes over to the spirit world. She connects with you also. She's just told me to let you know. She crossed suddenly, but she's here for you. And she's just put a little thumb up. And I hope that made sense. God bless. Now we're going to go to Peter Gillespie. Is it Gillespie? Hello, is that Peter? Hello? Is that Peter?
Oh,
Hi, Peter. Peter, could you try and just bring your camera so we can see the wall and not your ceiling? We've seen plenty of your light, but we're not seeing you. That's what we need. Hi, Peter. Very warm welcome to you. And where are you streaming from, Peter?
Liverpool.
Liverpool! Lovely to see you. Now, Peter, can I just say, the one thing you need with this is your pictures all over the place. And it's got to have you and the walls in it where you are. Okay? All right. So, Peter, can you just, first of all, I need you to take me. You're streaming from Liverpool. Is your house an old house or a young house?
About 90 years old.
Brilliant. Can you take me to where your front door is? Can you
Can't
take
hear
me?
you.
Oh, can you take me where your front door is, Peter?
Hello. Say that again.
Hello? Can you take me where your front door is?
My front door.
Yeah. And can you, Peter, can you do it so I can see the walls as you're going along? Because you're holding the camera here, so I can't see what's around you. I've got to be able to see what's around you.
Say that again.
I've got to be able to see what's around you, Peter. Yeah, if you hold it at a distance, that's it. Okay, just stay there. Stop there, Peter. Don't move from there. Just stay there. Okay. So, firstly, Peter, just there's a gentleman coming forward, an older gentleman. And as that man comes forward to me, Peter, he's shouting the name of Peter. And he tells me, that gentleman, that he's on oxygen. He's been really seriously ill before he goes over. And they've given him something to take him out of pain. But he's shouting the name of Peter to you. So I believe he's either shouting your name or his name is Peter. But that gentleman should relate, connect, and link with you. But would I be right in saying to you that in your world, in your growing up, there's one part of your family you don't understand? Would you know that?
So, yeah.
Yeah? Like your dad's side of the family?
Yeah.
Sure? You sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. The gentleman, he's making me feel that he connects with you. Now, I feel he could be your granddad, that gentleman, but he makes me feel he's not with it before he goes over, like sedated. Would you know that, Peter?
Yeah.
Yeah? Just wait with me. And also, Peter, where would I be if I said to you, there's also a connection or a link? This gentleman is showing me a connection or a link to the place of Fuzzackley in Liverpool. Would you know that area as a family connection, or why he would take you there?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could that be the hospital for Zackley?
No.
Okay, all right, no problem. Would you know the connection of the link to Fazakali?
No.
Okay, is that something you would have to ask your family?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Would you know that man?
Yeah.
Yeah, and where would I be now if I said to you, Peter, there's also a younger gentleman coming forward, a younger gentleman now. Now, as he comes forward to me, this younger gentleman, he makes me feel like there's either a tragic set of circumstances or a difficult. Just keep your camera very still there, Peter. I need to pull it down a bit so I can see the wall. It's too noisy for the spirit. Pull it down, Peter. Pull it down, the camera. Pull the camera down. Okay. We're not hearing you. You've put yourself on mute for some reason.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now, yeah. There's a younger gentleman should link with you as well, Peter. A younger gentleman. And he's coming forward with a lady. Now, I'm going to say to you, Peter, I don't know this, but the younger gentleman, he makes me feel that he could either suffered with depression, or he would have had mental health issues, underlying mental health issues, before he goes over to the spirit world. Would you know that, first of all?
Yeah, my nephew.
Would you know that, gentleman?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who would be Michael?
My nephew. My
Is it?
nephew's Michael, yeah.
Yeah, and he's showing me he's coming forward. Now, can you tilt the screen down a bit? Because I'm going to lose your spirit if I can't see the wall. I need the wall because he's coming up at the side of your mic.
That better?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I need. Peter, why would I say to you that he could have either committed suicide or done himself in because he couldn't cope?
Well, with you saying that, we don't actually know what's happened to Michael because
I'm seeing water for some reason. Drowning for some reason.
He went into a park with his friend in Preston and never came out.
Right. I'm just seeing he must have been found in water.
Yeah, my partner found him.
In water?
Yeah.
He's just apologised. He's really sorry. He's just said. And would I be right in saying to you that there could have been, I don't know whether he's attempted self-harming or he's self-harmed, Peter.
Yeah.
And he's just told me to say that he's just emotional and he's really sorry because it's not what he wanted for her to find him just like that. It wasn't fair, he's just said. And he tells me his mates told the truth because people have been questioning his mate or questioning whether his mate had told the truth or not. Is that right?
We don't know, you see, because it got left as an open verdict in court. So we don't know what happened to him.
He's just telling me to say to you that it's his own fault. He'd not. He's just said it's my own fault. I I take responsibility for that. So that tells me he's took his own life, Peter. That's how he tells me he's took his own life. It's his own fault. He's showing me in water, and he's showing me. And also, I'm going to say to you as well. Would it be right if I said to you that there'd been something with his parents? I'm not so sure if they'd not split, or there'd been difficulty with his parents. Would you know that?
Yeah, they've been divorced. His stepdad and his mum were divorced.
And it's really changed his head, his mindset, he's just said, and he couldn't cope with it all.
Well, we're just saying about it maybe his own fault. He was under the influence.
Ah, right, okay, all right. And it's just what he's doing is he's taking responsibility. I am right, aren't I? Yeah, he's taking responsibility for his own passing. I mean, he only looks about, I don't know, when I look at him, that picture doesn't do him justice. He only looks about 18 or only young. And he's just told me to say to you that he just needs you to know. And he's told me, he's just said the F word, I'm not saying that. He's told me he's messed his life up. And he tells me he couldn't help himself in the end. That's what he's just said. And he's just said, you and him, he feels very close to you. I don't know why that is, because I'm not so sure whether you've had a lot to do with him in your growing up or what it is, but he makes me feel he's very close to you. It's correct.
I did when he moved. I did before he moved, and then we lost touch. But maybe because my partner did find him. You know what I mean? He feels a bit closer to us. I don't know.
He feels he's just said, and he just really is sorry. He keeps apologising for the situation, and he's just told me to say to you. I believe this could be in the last 24 months. It's not a long time, this, what I'm seeing. But he is showing me that his mum has never come to terms with it. But he tells me he was doing stuff. This is what he's just said. I was doing
stuff.
Yeah. And he's just said, I hated my life. I was really hating it. Nobody wanted anything to do with me. That's what he's just said. He's just said, I really need them to know I'm sorry. That's what he's just said. The tears are rolling down his eyes there. And he's just told me to say, he's just put, he's just said, I've messed up. Having a Pete, I've messed up. That's what he's just said to you.
No.
And it's just really, it's a shame because to be honest with you, I'm going to be honest with you now. When I look at him, he looks like a film star. It's a really mad.
I always say he looks like Jack Sparrow.
He does look like Jack Sparrow, you're not wrong. And his hair's high at the front and short and lovely dark hair. He just looks like him. He does. But he only looks about 18 or 21, only that type of an age group, him.
He passed when he was 19.
Oh, that's it. He only looks that type of an age. It's only the early teen. But he's just lovely. He's just said, there you go. He just said, I've had the troubled mind, Pete. I've done stuff to get myself out of it.
We know.
Did he try and cut his wrist or something? Because he's just done that now and shown me slick marks on his wrist. Do you know this?
Yeah.
He's just said, I just need it out. just needed out. And I went off to my mate, with my mate. He went. When he said to that to me, I just did one. That's what he just said to me, just like that. That's how he speaks, lovely. And a nice person he is.
Well, his friend said he lost him round the bush, and then he turned round and Michael was gone.
Correct. So his friends obviously told the truth. Yeah. He just said, Michael's just said, I knew the time was right. I knew the time was right. And I knew wanted to go. And when he walked away, I did one quick. And he's just put sorted. And that's what he's just done. That's so sad, isn't it? At 19. But he's fine. He really is fine. That's who's coming forward for you, Peter. And I hope maybe you could, we leave the VTs up, so maybe you could show your family, bless them, because they may have a bit of peace and comfort from that. He's just told me that his mum's a mess.
She is, God love her.
Yeah, and it's just not nice, that, is it, Peter? He's just said she'll never get over it.
No, but my sister suffers anyway with problems, so it'll always be there.
Yeah, but there you go. You can let her see this, and that'll give her a bit of peace. That's who's coming forward for you, Peter Gillespie.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate that.
Take care. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hey, see you soon, Peter. Thank you very much. And that's Peter from, I didn't get where he was from, Liverpool. Or could be from Liverpool. I keep seeing a Preston link there as well. Wow, isn't that amazing, everybody? Don't forget, everybody, if we do shout you and invite you into the waiting area, please do make your way in. If you do have a haunting in your house, do upload haunted house and we'll bring you onto the page. But it's got to be a poltergeist or something really great, because I'm dying to ever go. And also, please, if you want us to have a look around your home and see us around you, do put up, am I home alone? There you go. Don't forget, tomorrow night we've got a bumper night as well for you. We've got a great weekend lined up with all spiritual, spooky stuff. Tomorrow night, we're going to ask you, please, if we're going to bring you on the screen with your items for to have a look at. If you've got a haunted object that you feel relates to somebody on the other side, or indeed you've just got a haunted object, we'd love you to bring it on screen and share it with us so we can have a look at it. That will be fantastic. We did once, we had a haunted chair once upon a time. What we did a live many moons ago. We did a haunted chair, and as we were filming the chair, an apparition of a spirit sat on it, and everybody was like, "Whoa!" It was fantastic. Of course, it's gonna be a great night. So let's tell you what. Let's do one more little message, and then we're gonna have who's next? Is it Rob or Julie?
Julie could still be tied up with a little bit of work she was finishing, so we'll go to Rob next.
All right, just let's do a little message before we go to the Rob. Let's have a look. Belinda Johnson, very warmest of welcomes, Belinda Johnson. Belinda, I've got a lovely lady joining me from the Spirit. Went to the Spirit like that. Didn't get the chance to say goodbye, Belinda Johnson. And she's shouting your name. I'm made up to see you. She's only mum or grandmother, but she's close. And as she comes forward to me, Belinda, she's letting you know she's around and watching. She's asking for you to stay safe because she's been worried about you, Belinda Johnson. Belinda, also, I don't know how this is to you, but she's told me to give a healing hand. That tells me either you or one of your family members hasn't been too well. has not been right, not been too well. Could be awaiting the hospital test, X-rays, or scans, but hasn't been right. And she's just telling me to let you know she's there. She's watching. That lady connects there, Belinda Johnson, and she's just there for you. Hope that makes sense. God bless. God bless. Let's have a look. We're gonna bring. So who's next, please?
Well, whichever one you're ready for.
I think Julie Woolly Woo. Julie Woolly Woo, how are you? Hello, Julie Woolly Woo. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. And where are you streaming from, Julie Woolly Woo?
I'm in Preston, David.
Oh, Preston.
In Lostock Hall, actually. I don't know if you know it. Not many
No,
people do.
it's wow, Lostock Hall.
In between Preston and Blackburn.
Oh, in between Preston and Blackburn.
Yeah.
Are you actually in the hall itself or just one of the properties?
Just one of the properties.
Oh, lovely. Is
Yeah.
the house an old house, Julie, or?
I think, yeah. Do you know what, David? I live here and I don't even know. I think it is. It's not a new one, anyway. I don't know how old it is, but it's not a new one.
That's all right. Can I just say to you, I want to go for a walk around your house because I've just seen masses of activity go behind the back of your head.
Oh, brilliant. My heart's beating. I cannot even tell you. I don't know what's going on. I'm like, I feel nervous.
I've got to tell you, if that's not a massive spirit just walk past the head, I'm a monkey's uncle because I've just got been like, you walk past straight past, and I've just got. I'm not being funny now, but what I am going to say to you, there's 2 dogs buried in your bottom of your garden or at the back of your house in the garden. There's yeah, there is. There's 2 dogs buried. I just can tell. There's a Yorkshire Terrier.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's 3. There's 3 dogs. There's a Yorkshire Terrier. There's a Border Collie and a Jack Russell.
Oh,
and all the names are in your back garden. I don't know if you've been to your house before. Just tell me, right, just before you show me around your house, I just need to know this. Where would it be if I said to you, as I come through the front door, there's a staircase just opposite, and a bathroom up staircase, then bedrooms, then I come down, and there's like a hallway with like 1, 2, 3 doors, and then there's like another bit at the side of it, or 2 doors, and then another door as you go through a door. But I'm seeing like that type of a style. Take me to the bottom of your stairs.
Okay. If you can hear noise, David, my little boys are still awake, so I'll try and get them to go back to, to keep it down. This is the bottom of the stairs.
All right, that's brilliant. Can you now take the camera slightly away so I can see the background? Right, just go a little bit more. There's like a tiny little picture. I don't want you to be near the collage of pictures. I want you to stand in front of the collage of the pictures.
Okay.
Right, there's just there. Stop there. Oh, I'm right. That is a haunted house.
Is it?
It is, yeah. Absolutely.
In a bad way?
No, it doesn't feel bad. It feels like that a gentleman died of cancer there. And I feel like he died in that house. I just need you to now what I need to do is I just need you to just put the camera so I can't see the walls, you see. I can see pictures. I don't want to see the pictures. There's like a blank wall with a little picture near it.
Hang on. Sorry, David, I'm turning it the totally wrong way here.
You are. Go past the pictures because I don't want to see the pictures. Because I can't. You take. What I want you to do.
Go on.
Point towards the stairs, away from the pictures.
Okay.
There, that's what I need. There, that's what I need. And I'm absolutely right because the undertakers took that man's body down them stairs, and he passed over there in that house. Are you there? Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, he did. He passed over in one of them rooms upstairs. And he told me that they put him in a body bag and brought him down them stairs. That's the staircase he's just described to me.
Seriously?
Yeah, yeah. I'll draw him.
Do you know, David, can I just tell you this?
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this now. So this house was the house that I grew up in, and we bought it from my mum and dad. And I never used to be able to stay upstairs. I used to be like, oh, get me out of here. And my little boys are the same now. They don't like staying upstairs on their own.
And this is what it is. This is what it is. Yeah.
Wow.
This is what it is. Now, I'll resolve it for you. It's dead easy to resolve because he's just told me it's absolutely true.
Really?
There he is.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
He passed of stomach cancer.
Oh, poor guy.
And he remembers your mum and dad.
Does he?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's mad, isn't it? Now just stay there. Just stay there now. He's showing me now an image coming down the stairs. Two guys with a body bag carrying his body downstairs and taking him out of the front. Now, let me just, now what I want you to do, can you take me in the lounge? But first of all, what I'm going to ask him to do is to stand back, is to step back out of your house, because your kids, I believe they actually are in the room where he passed.
Yes, they are. Well, I don't know if it's that room, but they are. That's the room I used to sleep in as well.
Yeah. He's showing me, you see, that's actually the room where he passed.
Is it?
Yeah. And he's telling me that he's told me that his happiest time was in that house.
Oh.
And he loved your mum and dad.
Oh.
So he was so glad to keep it. And he loves the kids, but he doesn't want the kids to be frightened.
Oh.
And he's just said, if she goes, he's just said, I don't, and he's just put, I'm sorry, Julie. He's just
Oh, now I feel bad.
Now, who would be Harry, Julie?
I don't know, David.
Do you wouldn't know his name, the guy's name?
No.
I'm hearing the name of Harry. Mad that, isn't it? You'll have to maybe actually find it. Now, can you go into your lounge for me?
Yes.
Yeah?
Okay.
Nice and very, very, very slowly. All the lights are on, aren't they?
They are, yeah. Pete, shh, I'm just done. So we've got two rooms, David. Is it this room that you mean?
It is. Can you just shut that door over a minute? Shut that door over. I'm going to say to you, just in the corner behind you, there. What I want is I want you to try and move that. That's what I need you to do. Can you hold that position a minute for me?
Yeah.
There's just a lady coming forward. And as the lady comes forward to me, that lady, she's showing me that she's gone to sleep, peacefully in a sleep state. And she's making me love you, Julie. She's just told me she's missed you. And she's told me to let you know she's great on the other side of life.
Oh.
And she's been watching the kids play. And she just said, are you all right, Julie? Love you. Now, she's only your mummy and nan, but she just goes over peacefully. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah.
I just need to go back to the corner. Don't put your head over her. You're covering her over now.
Oh,
so
hang on, sorry.
Yeah, you keep with your head under the picture, which is quite bright. That stop there. That's perfect. She's just told me to say that she'd been seriously ill and she'd lost a bit of weight and she wasn't herself. And she said, I love you lots, our Julie, and I'm missing you.
Sorry, David, I keep moving and I don't know what I'm doing. Hang on.
It's all right. I need to be able to see the corner because she's in the corner, and you've now blocked over her. So that's it. That's what I need just there. She's just told me to say as well, she's brought a little girl and boy forward, Julie. So in the spirit world, there's a little girl and boy. Do you know this? That could be two miscarried children.
I do know that. Yeah, I do, David. Yeah.
And jumping up and down.
Oh.
They're made up to see you.
Oh.
Now they're blowing little red hearts.
Oh. Oh.
It's lovely, isn't it? Just wait with me. I just need to just something. Could you just move back so you're back in so I can see the corner because you've covered it again?
No, I don't know why I'm doing this. There we go.
That's it. Just stay there. Because what she's doing now, she's told me to say to you, she just said, now then, Julie, she just said, now then, Julie, don't be a nuisance. Do as he's telling you. She just said, oh, it is lovely to see you. I've missed seeing you. And oh, the boy's beautiful.
Oh.
To get emotional. And that's her voice, correct?
Yeah, it absolutely is, yeah.
She just said, and I'll tell you something. You've made a wonderful mum. I wouldn't have thought anything else of you anyway. And she just said, I love you, love. There you go. How's that, Julie? Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
That's her, isn't it?
Yes. Oh my gosh, David, I can't believe this.
Are you in shock?
Yeah. Can I move my head to see it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's my nana, my dad's mum.
Yeah.
That's my dad's mum. And that's exactly how she would have spoke. You had a voice and everything.
She's just absolutely. Now, what she's doing is, am I right in saying to you that one of your family's just waiting a hospital appointment?
Yes.
Possibly a small surgical procedure.
Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Just told me to say that it'll be fine. And she's watching, and she's just said, don't worry, I'm watching. It will be all right. She's just said, I mean it. It could be all right, love. And she just, now, I want you to go in the corner because
I've just got a cold.
I know, don't worry. She's building up at the side of you now. So I want you to stand there. That's it. Just stand there. Okay. And she's coming up to build up at the side of you. And she just said, I don't want to frighten her, David. Are you all right, Julie? Are you all right with this? I don't want you to frighten you. She just said like that. That's her voice. It is her voice, that, isn't it?
It absolutely is her voice, yeah.
Just tell her, David, she was the nicest little girl. I was so proud when she was born, and my son was the best thing I've ever had in my whole world. She just said, and I love watching her. I love her home. They've been doing some work at it and it's beautiful. I'm so proud. Now she's just going to walk up at the side of you now and you'll start feeling the energy change. Can you feel that? What's going on for you?
Oh, yeah. That's really strange because I was freezing then and now I don't feel like I'm cold. I feel more warm.
Yeah. And she's just giving you a big hug there. She's coming forward.
Oh.
Now, Julie, where do you have connections to Darwin?
That's her.
All right.
That's her. That's my nana.
She lived in Darwin.
She did. That's where she was from, yeah.
She just said, because she just said to me, I lived in Darwin before it changed, David. It was a lovely place, lovely and rural. I really love Darwin, I do. I did, didn't I, Julie?
Yeah.
We went to Darwin, we did. That's how she just said it. Isn't that weird?
You know, that's that. Oh wow! I can't believe this. When I show my dad this, David, he's just gonna be like on the ceiling. He'll be like, because that's his mum, you know. And she was absolutely. And that's where she's from. She's from Darwin, but she moved when she was a teenager, I think, back here.
Yeah.
Wow.
So there you have it, Julie. It's been lovely to
my
speak
God.
to you. Has that been something really different for you?
So different, but absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough.
Oh, you're welcome. Stay safe, Julie. Lovely to see you. Take care.
And you. Bye.
Bye. Wow. Wow, everybody. Isn't that crazy? Let's have a look. Don't forget, please, unless we invite you into the waiting area, please don't come in. Don't forget, you've got a bumper weekend with us here on Going Live with me, Spirit Medium David Trainer. I've got to say to you very importantly, if you're coming on tomorrow night, remember tomorrow night is about your haunted possessions. So if you've got something that belongs to somebody in the spirit, or you have a possession that you think is haunted, okay, I want you to bring it on with you tomorrow night. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited. Let's do another message, then we're on to Rob Thompson. Let's have a look. Somebody's just said, how do you get into the waiting area? Please, if you shouted into the waiting area, there's a code number pinned at the bottom of your page and at the top. But please, if you come into the waiting area and you've not been shouted or invited, please, you will be booted out. It's just the way it works on Are You Home Alone? But please, can I just say to you, we're going to just see if you feel Chloe Mansfield, big hit, Belinda. Thank you. Chloe Mansfield, if you'd like to make your way into the waiting area, Chloe Mansfield. And please, if you're haunted, put haunted. If you want to go on Are You Home Alone, please just put Are You Home Alone. But let's just see. Let's have a look. Wow. I want to connect with Sue Durston. Sue Durston, a very warm welcome. I have a lovely lady joining me from the Spirit, Susan. And as the lady comes forward to me, very close to you, very sister, as she comes forward to me, Susan, she's asking after you. And she's just said to me that she wants you to know that she's great. She just told me to say she likes to visit you in visitation. She's going to try and visit you in your own home. And she's told me to let you know she can't wait to do that. If you see her, just acknowledge her should be made up, Susan. She's just told me to say that she didn't get the chance to say goodbye. And she just wants you to know she's really well. She just said, I'm really well, Susan. Don't worry about me. And she's put, I love you, Susan. That lady, Susan Durston, just comes forward to let you know she's there. Hope that makes sense. God bless. Katie Sayers, Are You Home Alone? Would you like to come into the waiting area? Katie Sayers, Are You Home Alone? And Julie Hall, would you like to come in? Julie Hall, would you like to come in? We're going to speak to Rob Thompson. Rob Thompson. Hello, Rob.
Yes, hello again.
Hello, where are you streaming from, Rob?
St Helens.
St Helens. A lot of people from St Helens on tonight, isn't there? But must be popular in St Helens. Lovely to see you. A very warm welcome, Rob. Now, is your house old or young?
It's quite old. I think I'm pretty sure it's an old miner's house.
Ah, yeah. Wow, that's interesting. So, what I would like you to do, can you take me into your kitchen area?
Yep.
And near the back door, if you can, of your kitchen area. Near the back door of your kitchen area. Now, what I want you to do, Rob, is just pan slowly round with you in the picture, but the walls. I need to see the walls. The walls. Let's see. Let's see. Wow. 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 Just stop there. Just go back a bit, would you? But at the side, if you're that way, there, stop there. That's what I need. Just there. Just there. Okay. Now, I don't know if this person is for you or to the house, what I'm going to bring through at the minute. Where would it be if I gave you the name of Tom, Thomas, or Tommy? Would you know that name?
Yes, I found out of my family from the last time I was on video to you where it came from because I didn't understand the last one I was with you.
All right. Can you just go back?
Sorry.
Because what you've done is you've blocked him, and I need to know myself. So I've done this before with you, have I?
It wasn't this exact thing. You came through with a spirit, with a couple of spirits out of my family. I didn't understand 3 of them, and found out later on off my cousin that he actually was related to me.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's good evidence for me, isn't it, then? Wonderful. Well, there's just a gentleman shouting out the name of Tom there. And I'm also going to say to you, there's another gentleman coming forward at the side of him. Now, I'm not too sure if this is the same Tom, okay? Because these people, as they come forward to me, they're showing me Ravenhead, and that's at Ravenhead. And they're showing me a mine in that area. That's what they're showing me there. Now, just wait with me because I need to know a little bit more. One of them would relate to that mine for sure. And the other one, there's also a connection with Lee as well.
Mum's family's related to it's my mum's side and my dad's side's related to the Lees.
Ah, perfect. That's what I want. So the second name of Lee. Rob.
I think it's my mother's side, I'm not sure.
That's okay. So now what I want you to do, carry on going round the walls a minute, and then I want you to take me back out and into the lounge area. Will you do that? But can I see the walls? Because I'm not seeing the walls. I'm seeing that's what I need to see. Well done. That's it. So just want to see who's in the atmosphere for you. Just keep going. So we would be Margaret Lee.
Margaret Lee. I'd have to ask my mother. I don't really know my mother's family, you see.
Stop there a second. Just wait with me. There's a gentleman now coming up at the side of you there. And as he comes forward to me, that gentleman, he's just making me feel fathering vibration. He's just put a thumb up there. And he's told me he's your dad. And he's told me that a lot of the people who are around him are to do with the house, not to do with him. But he's just told me, that he's great on the other side of life. Okay. There is another Robert, a Bob, as well, connects with you. And he's just, but your dad, he's not Robert Bob, your dad, but there's another Rob or Bob connects with you as well. Absolutely. You'll have to ask your family, but that's going back. Your dad's telling me as well. So how would I connect you to the ordinary name of John as well?
Wow. John, there's 2, David, because there's 2, but one's a friend, one's family.
Okay. I want the John who would have in recent times passed to the world of spirit.
That was my best friend.
He's just coming forward now. And he's just said, "Are you all right, mate?" And he's just said, "I'm missing you."
Missing too, my best mate.
He's just gone like that. And he's just said, "Been speaking to your dad. Are you all right?" It's just asking he come and stand by you, but I need to go. Can you go where there's a blanker wall than this, where you can stand by and let John come up at the side of you there?
Yeah, there's one in my hallway.
Yeah, just go into your hallway there. He's just told me to say to you, John, he's just said, I can't believe I'm doing this. I never thought you'd do this, Rob. He's just said, but I'm made up to see you. And he's just said,
I know where you're coming from with that, because until the first time of me actually seeing you live, I was sceptical. And then I came and saw you live in Tatooine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
Wow. I'll probably not remember that. Because I think there's a lot of people go to the lives, isn't there, really, when you go?
Yeah.
They're usually, I don't know, I think there's normally 200 or 300 people go there. Would you know that, man?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
John.
Yeah.
That's John, your best mate.
Yeah, it is. that's mad.
It's just no. I want you to just stand very still because we can see him building up at the back of you. But I don't, and we can see him off the screen building up at the back of you. So I want you to go. I want you to try and keep that wall in the image, and I just want you to stand still because he's going to come up at the side of you because he's more like your brother. He's just told me.
Yeah, we always classed each other as brothers.
And he's just walking up to you now, and we can see the outline of him. Can everybody see the outline of him? Everybody just keep looking at Rob and look at the space behind him, and you should see the outline. You'll be able to see all the molecules and all the electrostatic magnetic energy making up John and his spirit. And he's just said, "Are you all right, mate? I miss you from the bottom of your heart." He's just said,
too, my best mate, he's a good lad.
He's just said, "I'm sorry I didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you." And he's getting emotional. He's just said, "I'll always watch." He's just said, "It's great, this, mate. How's he doing this? I'm in shock." He's just
That's
said,
exactly how you talk.
is it? He's just said, I really am in shock. I can't see this. Can them all see me, mate? He's just said, they can, yeah. Oh, no, can they? And can you see me, mate? Yeah, I can see you as well, John. You're building up at the side of your Rob, aren't you? Yeah, mate, I've just been talking to his dad. Just been talking to your dad, mate. He's all right. Will you tell me family have been through, Rob?
I will do. I'll tell Craig and everyone.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, yeah. Our Craig's devastated. Just tell him I'm all right, will you? And that, as we are looking at you, we can actually see everything changing. People are actually printing up here on the feed. They can see everything changing around you. What does that feel like as in blending with you? Does it feel?
It's gone very, very warm, and my lights have started flickering.
So it's gone what?
It's gone very, very warm, and me ceiling lights have started flickering.
Wow! Can you see that, Barry? It's just absolutely tremendous. For anybody who can't see that, there's all his energy. John's energy is so close to you. His spirit is so close to you, and yeah, you can see. Olivia can see flickering, and everybody can see the flickering, and some people can see the outline of him. But we're going to see if we can get him to come really close. Come really close, John. Come really close. Come on, mate. We know you can do it. And we can start seeing him even more detail now. He's coming really, really close. Are you getting really hot, Rob?
Yeah, it's getting very, very warm. Extremely warm. It's brilliant.
Because he's just coming really close to you now. And he's just said, I'm all right, mate. He's just said, I'm just absolutely shocked doing this. I'm all right. Oh, he's just said, miss you, mate, miss you. He's just said, is your mum all right?
He used to always ask about your mum, even though he'd only met her once.
Is your mum all right? He's just said.
She's all good.
Oh, cool. And he's just said, look after yourself, mate, won't you?
I will.
I know you think about me a lot. I think about you a lot too. He's just said, I really do. And he just said, this is brilliant for me. A real treat. What's going on now, Rob? Because you've got like a lot of energy flying around you. Are you starting to feel even more hotter, or it's changing?
I've gone extremely warm.
Have you?
Yeah.
He's really close now, really close, and he's just said, I love Rob. Me and him had a brilliant relationship. he was the brother that I always wanted. And he's just said, I'll come around again, mate. Do you not mind? He's just said.
Definitely don't mind, my mate.
He just said, fabulous, fabulous. And he's just said, I'll see you again. See you, mate. And he's just put, now we should see it all starting to calm down. But how was that for you, Rob? Was it all right?
That was, yeah, it was awesome, mate. I've thought about John every day since he passed just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, we used to literally hang around most days together, and we used to go on nights out drinking together and everything.
But wow, so he is really part of your family. He is your brother, isn't he?
We've always treated each other like we were blood.
Yeah, brilliant. Well, there you go. You got him there, and he was there for you, and that's just absolutely amazing for you, mate. And look after yourself. All right, stay safe.
I will do, mate. Can I just say something to you? The fella, last time you brought in 3 people, well, you brought in actually 7 people in one session of my family. Yeah, and I didn't know 3 of them. Upon asking my family, it turned out that there's a bloke called Tom. He turned out to be my granddad's brother.
Right.
There's another John that you brought through. It turned out to be my grandma's brother who died when he was young. And there was Anna, who turned out to be my dad's cousin, who had only ever met once.
That's amazing.
Keep doing it. You're absolutely awesome, mate.
Thank you very much. Take care.
You too, my mate. Take care, mate.
Bye, Bob. That's great, isn't it, everybody? You know, it's really funny, really, because I did a one-to-one. So you're going to bring Chloe on in a second. I did a one-to-one seating, everybody. We are open. The doors are open for one-to-one seatings. If anybody wants a one-to-one with us, we have got some slots available this week and onward. They start at £20. We do them over Skype, Messenger, and Facebook. But I did a one-to-one for a lady, and I gave her all this information. And I never ask people's information. I just tell them. And she said, that's all not right. I don't understand any of that. So I said, I'm just getting this. Well, you don't understand any of it. She said, no. She said, not even a jot of it. So I said, well, you know what? I said, I'm really sorry. I said, it rarely happens that. I said, but let me offer you money back. Or I can reset you. So she said, tell you what, she said, do you mind if I tried it again? So I said, no problem at all. No problem at all. So on Tuesday, was it, Barry?
Yes.
Tuesday, I resat her. And she said, I can't go any further with this sitting. So I said, why is that? She said, because I've just found out I was adopted and all the people who you brought through was my real family, my blood relatives. So you were absolutely accurate. She said, I just didn't know. And I thought that was just absolutely amazing and so honest of her, but I did the seating anyway. That's wonderful, isn't it? So don't forget, if you want a one-to-one with me, Spirit Medium David Trainer, they are available. Message into the page or on +44 781 2019702. Don't forget, when we go off air, there will be a still post what we'll ask you to contribute your feedback on of what you've thought about tonight. Remember about tomorrow, share us. Tomorrow is on haunted articles. And then on Sunday, we're going to do a paranormal in the secret location. And we're going to do some more Facebook Live. Let's go to Chloe Mansfield. Lovely Chloe Mansfield. Hello, Chloe. Hello, Chloe.
Hello.
Hi. We're struggling to hear you, Chloe. You've got a very low Wi-Fi signal. Could you go near your Wi-Fi? Is it possible? Oh, we've lost you. Chloe? We've no signal for I can, but and that's what I need. I need it to be the animated signal because I need to see round your room, Chloe. Chloe?
Right.
Oh, your Wi-Fi is not strong enough, Chloe, for us to do this. You need to be in a different Wi-Fi connection. Maybe we can try again. If you can try and build up your Wi-Fi, maybe we can try this again, or come back on a mobile phone where you can use the data signal, Chloe, because we can't get that. So we're going to say thank you very much, Chloe, but we need to ask you to do that. But everybody, it's 10 o'clock. We're drawn to time. We've been at this 2 hours, 10 o'clock UK, Spanish time. But listen, we've had a great night. Tomorrow night, don't forget, is your haunted stuff. Bring something with you. We'll be really excited about that. Don't forget to leave your feedback, won't you, on tonight's event. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, everybody.